jab. There's another, and then a left hook from Taylor. Pavlik tries to come back with that right hand of his again. He's just hoping that one of those can get Taylor all woozy and the thing starts to turn on its head. It hasn't happened yet.
A little better for Pavlik, putting Taylor under a bit of pressure. Needs to keep that pressure on.
Starting to let the leather flow, isn't he, Jermaine Taylor here? Bloody nose as well for Pavlik now. These two have met before in the amateurs when Pavlik was only 17 and Taylor was 21. Taylor won that on the computer by 11 points to 5.
Pavlik's been more accurate in this round, starting to get through.
Just not enough variety about Pavlik's work, really. Left jab and a right hand, and it's almost something that Taylor can read.
Yeah, he's straight in and out, isn't he? Very upright, looking for the straight punches.
Almost European in style, in fact, isn't he?
Yes,
Pavlik?
he is. But he could do with a little more head movement. That's where he leaves himself open to the quick counters from Taylor.
Been taken to school a little at the moment, Pavlik, in truth. Might only take one punch though to change things, but Taylor it is who looks to unleash with his back to the ropes.
This is with the more eye-catching punches, weren't they? Just looks to explode them combinations off.
So far, this is the performance that Jermaine Taylor has needed to put a coat of paint on his reputation. And he's putting the rounds away a little as Pavlik kind of just runs out of ideas in the fight a little.
You should just wonder, has he got a plan B, Pavlik?
Might need plan C as well here.
Keep working. Keep the pace going.
Breathe your mouth. Breathe ones. Come on.
Bend your knees a little bit inside. Right? Bend your knees. Stand a double jab, and it's easy.
Come on. Big ones. Big ones.
You're letting him take the lead too much tonight. Now he's winning the title because he's more consistent than you are. You have to start working your jab or whatever, and try to quit just backing up. He's pushing you straight to the rope. Just get back and start working your jab. You understand? That gives him power, but it don't work.
Slightly more critical tone from Emmanuel Stewart in Taylor's corner this time.
Yeah, not as pleased in that round, but I still thought it was a Taylor round.
This is the latest instalment in the classic middleweight division, going back through the years with the likes of Stan Ketchel, Harry Gregg, Nicky Walker, Sugar Ray Robinson, Jake LaMotta, Carmen Basilio, Benvenuti, Monzon, Hagler, Hopkins. Great division, and Taylor, the current boss, in charge here against Kelly Pavlik. He's just done a bit too much for him so far, but there's plenty of time to go in this.
There's Taylor with the better variety, the more polished, and that's given him a little lead for me at this moment.
Yeah, I think that's how most people would be reading it. There's that jab from Taylor. That's a good right hand from Pavlik. Gets through with it. He has finished off 21 of his 31 opponents inside 2 rounds, Kelly Pavlik, but none of those 31 opponents was called Jermaine Taylor.
You still got to respect punch power like that. He must hurt when he lands.
Still waiting for that one explosive moment. I say there's never been too much sign in Taylor's career so far that he's got a bad chin. Looks like he takes a shot, doesn't it? Although Hopkins, I think, hurt him quite a bit late on in their first fight.
Well, Pavlik's starting to get the jab working more. That's not allowing Taylor to get set. Now all he needs to do is get that right hand going in.
He's outworking Taylor in this round so far, Pavlik. but it's not a wide repertoire, is it, that he's producing?
No, it's not. I don't think, that's what they've trained for. They've trained for the jab and the straight right hand. And maybe they need more. But so far in this round, it's been enough.
There's that right hand. He gets through again. Again, Taylor takes it on. He didn't take that one so well. Good right hand. And then a left uppercut. Taylor is in trouble for the first time. Pavlik's unloading. Taylor's going to have to be stopped. That fight is turned sensationally round. And Kelly Pavlik, out of nowhere, is the middleweight champion of the world. We have a sensation here in Atlantic City. That fight turned around in a matter of seconds. Jermaine Taylor is dethroned.
Well, he did it with the punches he's been looking for. The double jab, the right hand. He finally just got that punch on, and that's what it needed. He's got two punch power, and it's done for Jermaine Taylor.
The 7th round again, lucky round for Kelly Pavlik of Youngstown, Ohio. Taylor looked the boss. Taylor looked in control. He looked to be outboxing and outsmarting Pavlik, but it's Taylor's oldest time in boxing. If you've got that equalizing power, you can turn it around, and that's what happened here in a truly memorable few moments in the history of this great division.
Yeah, he'd set him up with a few good jabs and right hands, and then look, he really crumbles. He really feels that punch, Jermaine Taylor. The jab, the left hand is down of Taylor. He sees it, and look at that right.
It was a concussive shot, and from there was no place to hide for Jermaine Taylor. That left uppercut was a peach too.
Yeah, he got it in, and then the right uppercut, and then that was a crunching left hook. Everything falls out of Jermaine Taylor, and he's down. Well, he found a bit more variety, didn't he, with those uppercuts. Hadn't shown them, but a left and a right. And then a beautiful left hook to finish it.
And in those few seconds, I think you saw the astounding drama that boxing can produce. They won't forget this one.
No, and to come back from that terrible second round to finish the fight in this sort of style. Very good. There's going to be some celebrating in Atlantic City tonight.
Well, they go, don't they? They talk, and they talk a lot about the old great fights in this division of Sugar Ray Robinson and Jake LaMotta and Carmen Basilio, Hagler and Hearns, and so on. In its own way, there was a piece of the history as well in the middleweights.
Middleweight championship bouts in boxing history. Referee Steve Smoger steps in, calls a halt at 2 minutes, 14 seconds, round number 7. The winner by TKO victory and new undefeated middleweight champion of the world, Kelly the Ghost Pavlik.
How close were you to being knocked out in the second round?
I ain't gonna lie, Larry. You caught me with a good one. Obviously, it took the legs from me. You see the way I went down, obviously, and I got back up. It was still a little shaky, but being there with Jermaine, I kick a punch like a mule. He's a big natural middleweight, so I did whatever I possibly can to survive the rest of that round.
Describe what you see.
I see him hit me with a lot of punches, but we sat there, we got through it. We, showed that we have a lot of heart, and he hit me. When I got back up, he hit me or a couple other hard shots that I got through. But first, I'd like to thank the Lord, God Himself, and bless me with everything and my daughter back home. And the fans of Youngstown, baby! Youngstown!
Kelly, at that moment when you were down, give us your thoughts. Give us your thought process. I came all this way to be knocked out in 2 rounds. How do I get out of this?
You really want to know what I thought? Yeah. This is going to be a long night. But you know what? We dug through it. We did it against Zuniga. Taylor could hit. He's fighting slick veterans, smaller guys, but they could slip punches. He caught me flush, and he's a big kid. I went down, but I showed the heart, and you know, once I got back up and got, you know, the cobwebs, I shook them off. I knew I was going to be in for a good night.
In the middle rounds, it was a boxing contest, which seemed to favor his style. Were your thoughts to get into the later rounds because you thought you would prevail then?
Yeah, you know, first of all, I throw a lot of punches around. The later the fight went, the better I felt, you know. I throw a lot of punches around, I average a lot. But, you know, boxing-wise, I thought I boxed just as good as good, though, you know, throughout the middle rounds. I mean, jab for jab, I was right there with him, I thought. But great fighter, you know, strong as a mule. I beat the man. I'm just happy, go thank God, and be with my daughter and family.
You hit him a lot of punches in the early rounds. What was different about the 7th round?
I just think it was a total of accumulation of punches. You know, he could take a hell of a shot, which he showed during this fight. But I just think it was an accumulation of punches. You know, I hit him with a lot of flush shots that he took, and eventually I think it just caught up in the 7th round.
All right, we'll have you describe the beginning of the end and the end of the end as soon as we can run these pictures up. Tell us.
That right there was a straight right hand. It's been finding its mark all night. And right there, he kind of had his body turned with his chin straight, you know, right for my right hand to land. And I just followed right back up. That's one thing I do have good, I give myself compliment on, is the finish and touch. You know, I always find a way to finish it.
Was it fair to say the difference in the fight is that you got up and he didn't?
Well, I got up because I didn't get hit as hard. But, you know, I just showed hard. And Jermaine, hey, you know, that was just some brutal shots. If he could have got back up, I'm sure he would have.
Did you realize you were behind in the fight?
I did not know that. Was I?
Yes, you were.
I thought I was winning the fight. But you know what? That's something I got to go home and watch the film. And chances are I'll sit there and say I was losing some of the rounds.
Kelly Pavlik, the new world middleweight champion. Coming next, a young man with world title ambitions of his own. Andre Berto, one of the most exciting young prospects in world boxing. On Friday Fight Night this week, John Thaxton defends his British lightweight title against Dave Stewart. We're live from the York Hall, Bethnal Green, 10 o'clock on Sky Sports 1. Now a chance to see one of the most exciting young prospects in world boxing. Andre Berto, only 24, looks like being the best boxer to come out of the 2004 Olympics. He got off the floor to beat hard-hitting Mexican Cosme Rivera last time out. Faces David Estrada, has only been beaten once inside the distance, on a high after stopping his last 3 opponents.
Blue trunks of favourite Andre Berto, 19-0 so far. Only 3 men have gone the distance with him so far. He's fast and he's powerful, but he was down in his last fight, and he's in here with a fringe world-class fighter in Estrada. Could be fascinating, Glenn, this.
Yes, it could be. He is a sharp boxer, isn't he, Berto? Gets that jab off very, very quick. And if you want to use that early on, get in the fight, see exactly what Estrada brings to the play here.
Berto does have fast hands, but he's moving out of the foothill stage of the career now. This is where it can get harder. A few fighters have found it down the years. Little left to the body. Estrada is confident. He's 4 years older. Been around the business a little more.
Well, he's not going to be phased, is he, Estrada? He's been in with big names.
He hurt him with that left hand there, Estrada. Just looked a little bit wobbly, I thought, Berto, when that landed.
Estrada strong and rugged. This is a fantastic opportunity for him.
Just seemed a little shaken, Berto. It's a slight worry there for him.
Let him go, Berto.
Sometimes a good jab there, twice having a good left hook to the body there from Berto. That was a good shot. Right uppercut as well from Berto, but Estrada means here to ask big questions of the hot prospect.
Berto's got to be careful. He just drops his hands as he leans back, leaves that chin open at times.
Good body shot from Estrada in there. He's holding his own all right in this opening round.
Estrada really trying to load up with the body punches.
They're fighting here for the North American Boxing Federation title. That's a stepping stone to the, well, one version or another of the World Championship itself, or often is anyway.
But it's just trying to find the timing with his left jab. Just getting better as the round has gone on.
I mean, the fight on the back foot a fair bit here, though, in this opening round. It's a confident-looking Estrada.
Yes, he's come out looking strong, trying to take the fight to Berto.
Yeah, he's almost saying, I don't care about your reputation. I'm going to work hard with you here.
On the car go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the car go round and round all through the town. The hill descent control goes down nice and slow, nice and slow. The hill descent control goes nice and slow all through the town.
Introducing the all-new, all-terrain XC70 from Volvo.
Good run, baby. All right. As soon as he touches you, answer him back. All right. Fast speed. Don't have to put that much.
Welcome back here.
It's
an interesting opening round. Estrada looked good in that opening round, in patches of it anyway. It looked pretty even Steven stuff. Second round coming up here. What could be the toughest test so far for unbeaten Andre Berto? Berto in the blue trunks, remember, the Floridian.
So they're now getting the jab, working very accurately. A little more sting in that punch.
Yeah, it's a good purposeful start to the round, wasn't it, by Berto? Ducked it up 2 or 3 times. This is better. Now he's driving Estrada back. This is a different gear from Berto at the start of round 2.
Yes, it was a casual thirst from Berto. He just wanted to have a look at Estrada behind the jab.
One of his big advantages, I think, here, Berto, might be in hand speed. Oh, it's a good right hand, Estrada. Found the gap with that one. Get the feeling, don't you, Glenn, that by the end of the night here we might know a whole lot more about Andre Berto?
Yes, I think we will. I think this is a little more of a test, isn't it?
Came through the test with Cosme Rivera last time in his most meaningful fight to date, but did visit the canvas. Busy in this round, Berto.
Yes, I think he has to be that. He's got to keep Estrada off balance. Estrada walking forward, threatening, looking to try and get a heavy shot on. Decent defense from Berto.
On his bike a little more in the later stages of the round, Berto. Rivera trying to plod forward, apply some pressure. With the right hand again, Estrada, who has that kind of experienced, seasoned, unfazed look about him.
He's rugged, Estrada. He's dealing with good fighters.
He's come right back into this round, hasn't he, Estrada, after that right opening half minute or so for Berto.
Yeah, Berto getting drawn into a fight here. Still doing that bit more, Berto.
Playing the hunter here, David Estrada, originally from Chicago, more recently based in Miami.
Is your home perfect? Or is it real and still perfect?
It's all about the speed. It's all about the cars, the drifting. It's all about Juice 2 Hot Import Nights.
This is Sparta!
Prepare for Glory, the DVD event of the year. 300 out Monday.
Touch him in little movements. Circle this guy, little angles. This guy you're way too fast for this guy. Only time he gets you
Voice of Tony Morgan in the corner there with Berto.
That was his round, baby.
Estrada at the other side of the ring. 2 closest rounds so far.
All right, baby. Let's go. Check us out.
Splendid boardwalk hall in Atlantic City. Pretty full tonight, as you'd expect on what's rather appetizing promotion.
These rounds are pretty competitive. Good work from Estrada at times. Berto maybe just cleaner punching.
But you wouldn't say either of these two have established control of the fight yet.
Most definitely not.
Blue trunks from under Berto. He's caught with a right hand, comes back with a left to the body himself. It's a battle of wills in there, you sense at the moment. This is a big fight for Estrada too. It's not just about Berto, far from it. Good body punching, ends up with a nice right cross as well. Estrada, he's rugged.
So far the defensive work is good from Berto. He's staying inside, he's in range, but the hands are up and he's taking these on the gloves.
Yeah, good parrying, good defensive work. Both of them working hard on the inside to establish control. And this shows signs of boiling up into a rather good fight, and the crowd, you sense, are starting to respond to that as Berto gets caught with a couple of headshots, comes back with a couple of rights of his own. Tremendous action here.
And Estrada just getting on top a little bit there with some good punches inside.
I think the word is attritional, this, so far, Glenn. Who gives first?
That's right, nobody wants to give any ground, do they? Berto a little faster with his combinations.
Flashier his punches, look a bit sharper, don't they, to the eye. Whether they are, as they land, is maybe open to debate.
Well, this is good from Berto, showing a bit of character. Took a few good ones from Estrada and then come fighting back.
But they're almost swapping blow for blow in there, blow for blow and toe to toe.
Good body shot, and then the right hand from Berto.
Good body shot from Berto, and a sharpish looking jab as well. Just a cleaner shot, and he picked the right hand well over the top, I thought, too. But if there's a script here, Estrada hasn't read it.
Well, this is what the crowd want to see. He's exciting Berto. We want to see him in a fight.
This is a terrific round, and Berto starting to get the better of things here. Might have hurt Estrada with one of those. Went into his shell a little bit for a moment there, but then he comes winging back again, and that was an all-action round. Not too many spare seats around here.
Let's go, check us out.
A lot of people travel down from New York and make the 50-minute drive from Philadelphia to watch these big fight nights on the coast here in New Jersey. Black trunks, David Estrada. Andre Berto yet to taste defeat in his career. This is his 20th fight in the blue trunks. Is now ranked about number 10 in the world on the latest list I saw in Boxing Monthly of their world rankings. It's a good start to the round from Berto here, whipping in punches, flashy shots, look as if they've got a bit of zip and menace about them too.
But he's going to need to subdue Estrada, who hasn't really read the script.
more fast punches. I wonder if he's got a problem, Berto, with the right eye a little. Just trying to keep a closer look at that. He was sort of blinking away with that. Could be an optical illusion under the lights. Can't see a cut, that's for certain.
No, I think just agitated by a punch.
Yeah. Looks a bit swollen. Certainly not affecting him at the moment. Estrada nearly got there with a right hand over the top.
Yes, he leans dangerously away from punches at times. Berto just dropping his hand slightly.
Good body punches from Berto. He's keeping up a very, very good work rate here.
Well, that's the difference between the two of them at this point. Just a little more work rate in the rounds from Berto.